Hi guys, good evening. We are here with Kara and we are doing this fun glitter fade here with rose gold. I've so far done her 30-day manicure and just done a coat of white and blended it up, and then I thought, oh, you guys should see how I do the glitter because it's a little bit different. So what I'm using here is the rose gold Luxio rose gold. Really popular glitter from Luxio, and I'm going to push it up to the cuticle, and my client is got her phone out, so if you guys have questions I can answer them today, so yay for that. So I'm pushing it up towards the cuticle and I'm kind of creating a pillow of the glitter, and I'm going to use the corner of my brush. I'm using my 106 brush, which is what I use a lot of the time, and I'm just going to blend this very lightly down over the nail. And again, I used Polar White, which is a Luxio white. It's a really bright white. So I'm doing that, and I have a little wipe here with just a little bit of gel cleanser on it, so I can wipe it and not get it all linty. So what's different about this one is I'm actually going to be using a little bit of loose glitter in this. I wanted to get this effect where she kind of had a rose gold fading into kind of a white glitter. So I'm going to use this white glitter here. It kind of has a little bit of a silver iridescent. It's a really pretty loose glitter. It's from Elegant Glass, so you can check out my friend Tiffany Cordoza's site for that. So I'm just going to dab my brush in it after I do my fade with rose gold, and I'm going to dab it right along the line. It's going to stick to the wet rose gold. I didn't cure it. I'm just getting it stuck to the wet rose gold here and dabbing it in just to kind of blend it together, and then wipe my brush off. I don't want anything on my brush, and then I'm going to lightly feather it down over the free edge. I don't want to go all the way down. I want to leave the white tip somewhat there. The next one, again, I'm using the Luxio Rose Gold, pushing it up, getting it up near the cuticle, get a nice good amount. What's nice about this is because the rose gold is based in clear, and I blended her white up to clear. As it grows out, it's kind of got a clear base. It's going to hide the grow out a little bit more. Most of my clients go 3 to 4 weeks, and so I do a lot of blending to clear and kind of working with that so that they don't see grow out. Some clients really don't care. She wears solid a lot, so she doesn't really care either, but this look is a good way to hide that if you want to. Just trying to blend that out a little bit, make sure there's not a sharp line, and I'm going to grab that white. Say hi to Nikki. She normally likes to tune into my videos, but she's on the nail cruise, so I know she's probably going to see this when she gets home. So hi, Nikki. I miss all my friends on the nail cruise. They're all out there right now. But
Rachel said pretty.
Yes, it is pretty. Hi, Rachel.
But I said it in a soft voice.
Rachel knows I'm not always soft. So again, I'm just going to push this down. I just want to blend this out so there's no sharp lines. These are her birthday nails, so we want to make sure they are super special. So looking at that, I feel like I have a little bit too much here, so I'm just going to push it up with my brush and blend it a little bit up just so that it's a little bit more even. It's a little bit better.
20.
You're only turning 20.
You're loving the color on your birthday, on your nails.
My nails, I know. I love the color on my nails. I will tell you all about it. It's an accidental color that I came up with the other day when I was just like doing a fakey fill on my nails. A fakey fill meaning just some base coat and some color, because I have plans for them next weekend. So I just did a layer of Posh, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to do the Orca Blue. So I did the Orca Blue, but it wasn't blue enough for me. So electric is actually a bit of a see-through blue, so I'm like, oh, I'll throw a coat of electric on there, and oh my goodness, it is so pretty. And then I'm like, oh, let's make it shinier, so then I dab some foil on it. But even just the color, I want to do just the color on somebody so you guys can see how super pretty it is. But I just have to wait for somebody to come in and say, I'll take your color.
Karen said she can't wait to get her order.
Yes, and to all of you who are waiting for Luxio Build, it is on its way. I should get it any day now, and then your orders will go out. So thank you for your patience. Just waiting for it to come in. And we just heard that the new Luxio spring colors are on their way soon. So I will announce those as soon as I get pictures. But I just wanted to show you guys this little trick, and then I'm going to show you guys glossing it with Ultra Gloss because Kara likes to tan, use tanning stuff, and so
Don't call me out.
I'm just saying.
How much is the Luxio Build?
It's the same as all the other Luxios, so $16.95. So no difference in price. It's going to be a little bit thicker than what you would usually use for builds. So, oh, a little hair. Obviously, because you're going to be trying to build a nail with it. Would have been awesome for my cheater fill, I bet, that I did with just base coat the other day.
Someone said, am I missing something Luxio Build? I don't know if they know what it is.
Luxio Build is our brand new product. We haven't, you know, it's not in our hot little hands yet, but it should be any day now. We did announce it, I would say about a month ago that it was coming soon. It is a builder gel in a bottle that will kind of substitute for a base coat in a way so that you can build a little bit more to the nail. So I haven't gotten to play with it yet. I'm waiting for it just as much as you guys are. But it is already on its way, so it should be here any day now. I bug the mailman every day. Do you have boxes for me? And today he said no, so tomorrow I will be here asking yet again. Sometimes.
Right, move it a little bit over to the right. This is really on the
Okay.
edge.
All right, hold on.
Can you
dropped my
sculpt
bottle.
with it, the Luxio Build?
I don't know how flexible it is for sculpting, so I haven't played with it enough to know that. Once I get it and I go try to sculpt a nail with it and see how strong it is and how hard it is, I will let you know. I also need to know how it holds up over time to be able to tell people, yeah, you can sculpt with it, because if it's just hard and not strong, there's a difference. There's a big difference between hard and strong. Something can be hard, but then it's brittle, and then you have no flexibility, and you end up with broken nails. So in that case, I would say, no, you don't want to sculpt with it. But if it's hard and also strong and nothing breaks and you can sculpt with it, cool. But I don't know yet. So once I know, you will know, and then I will do a video on how to use it for sculpting. Or I will do a video on what you can do with it and not sculpting. So I will share my knowledge when I get it figured out. So very pretty little look here for birthday nails. I love the rose gold. If you don't have this rose gold glitter, it's really popular and very
You
pretty.
need it.
You need it, says the client.
Will probably be good for fixing corners on gel mayonnaise.
It will probably be good for fixing corners on gel mayonnaise if it's strong enough, for sure. I know it's allowing so that you can build a little bit more of an arch in the nail. So if you have someone that has very flat nails and you want to get a little bit more of an arch, it's definitely designed for that. As far as how flexible it is or how hard it is so that you're building corners and stuff like that, I don't know yet. I want to test things before I say, yes, you can do everything. It's magical. I don't know yet. All right, just one more, and then we'll move into top gloss. So here's her thumb. I'm getting behind this glitter and pushing it up so that I can get it close to the cuticle, but dropping a lot of glitter off. And then pull down over. There's some other colors that this kind of a fade looks absolutely gorgeous with. The Gel Play Pink Champagne, if you don't have that, is another rose gold, but it's a metallic. So it gives you a little bit softer of undercoat, but still in that same kind of rose gold family. That one's really pretty. I know we've done that color on Kara before. Alright, so again, I'm going to take my glitter. Thanks for hanging in with me to see the top gloss, if you guys are still there. We're watching glitter because glitter makes people happy. Does glitter make you happy?
Kim said, I just moved into a new house with 3 bedrooms and helping a best friend open a salon. Come on to Kingston, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts again? It's been a while. I think if I went, I would have to take the other Jessica because she's from up there. She'd be alright with that. She's going to road trip out there this summer, actually. But you guys set up a class anywhere, I will go. But that's the hardest part, is getting a class fully filled when a lot of us work on our own, or we only have a couple of nail tech friends. Getting a class up to 6. Typically, if I can get 6 to fill a class, I can go do a class anywhere. And then the price is reasonable. I've done classes for less before, but people end up paying more per person. But I will go teach you guys wherever. If you want a vacation, I have classes scheduled in Hawaii that are about to get canceled because they've got low attendance signed up. So, darn, I will just have to go on vacation in Hawaii because I already bought the flights. I know everyone will be so sad for me, but I need it. Okay, go ahead and put that one in. So now I'm going to talk about Ultra Gloss. Ultra Gloss is one of our LED, it's a little bit gunky on there. It's our LED Performance Gel Top Gloss. And so you can cure it in any LED lamp. And the reason I use it for Kara is because she does tan. And so we want to prevent any of the staining. And
What's
so
the rose gold called?
The rose gold is just called rose gold. And
Oh,
it's
she
in the
said
Luxio.
LOL rose gold after that.
Yeah, just called rose gold. So when you apply this, you want to make sure you're floating your top gloss over the nail, especially when you're applying over glitter. Because if you drag your gloss like this, see how your bristle, oh, sorry, not in frame. You gotta tell me when I'm not in frame, girlfriend.
Well, it's delayed slightly, so I can't tell.
All right, sorry. All right, so if the bristles are flaring like this, you're pressing too hard. You don't want to be applying your gloss and press down like that. You want to pick up your gloss out of the pot, pillow it around the cuticle so you can get it close to it without touching it. Because if you just touch up here and try to do this, you're going to get it in the cuticle. So it helps if you pillow it and push it kind of towards the cuticle without actually touching the cuticle. And then touch and glide over the surface without letting your bristles flare. And that way you can get a perfectly smooth gloss layer without having any bumps.
You said thought crystal clear was for stainers, hairdressers.
Crystal clear is an options formula, therefore it is porous. I prefer using a non-porous gel to prevent staining. So I definitely use options Ultra Gloss to prevent staining over crystal clear for sure. If you have the UV gels, you can just use standard clear bright top coat, but this one cures in 30 seconds in an LED light, so I for sure am going to go with the Ultra Gloss over the old standard top coat because it's both very shiny. So again, touch and pull down without letting your bristles flare, and that will give you a nice, smooth, shiny finish that is not going to stain. She wears white all the time and doesn't come back with stained nails. Well, you do. You wear nude and white. So always just double check. This is a little bit runnier than Luxio Gloss, so I always double check before I go in the light and make sure that nothing's runny. And I also typically freeze it for a second before I do the thumb. So go ahead and put it in.
I do never get stains though since you use this.
Yeah, go ahead and come back. So I only freeze it just for a second, just so it doesn't move with gravity. So again, push up, push up, push up around the cuticle. Then take that nice bunch that you have in the middle of the nail and glide it over the nail. I don't do any finish filing, all I do is around the edges. So there's a little tiny speck here. If you look at the line of light, you can see that it has a reflection up at the cuticle. That's a no-no. Don't let that stay there before it goes in the light. Scrape it like that, and that's going to make sure that you don't have gel up in the cuticle, because we don't like having anything for anyone to pick at. There's a piece of glitter that's standing up taller than my top gloss. So if that happens, I just add a little bit more top gloss and let it self-level. And I use a lot of top gloss sometimes when I'm doing glitter, and so just brush down off the tip right before you go on the light. Uh-oh. No. Okay. All 5 in, please. All right, so all I'm going to do is when she's done, I'm just going to finish around the edges, and I'll take a final picture so you guys can see what these look like finished, but I just wanted to show you guys another technique with dealing with glitter and the Luxio Ultra Gloss. So thanks for joining us tonight. Bye.